have Xavier Thomas today. You still felt pretty confident in your group.
Yeah, well, we knew it was going to be a big challenge, scheme-wise, regardless of how you matched up, and knew that again they presented a lot of issues. I think they were the most efficient passing offense as a run offense, but they were the most efficient passing offense in the ACC coming into the game, and had tremendous balance to what they're doing, but a very good, running team. And we are going to have to really, play out of our minds up front. The best game we've played all year. In regards to just again, playing technique and getting out of our stances and striking and knocking people back and staying on our backside. Really felt a lot like Georgia Tech. Felt that going into the game, our backside pursuit, our ability to stay on our feet backside was as important as setting the edge on the front side. And those guys really, answered the bell just collectively. Our guys played with passion, came out, and we were very aggressive from the onset. And, as the game, went on, we got better and better and really got into a rhythm. And I thought, again, our third quarter was as dominant as any moment in the game, just because there's still a little bit. It's only whatever it was, 17-3.
Right.
And really, again, the first couple of times out, really got into a good rhythm and, set the tone for the second half. And but all three levels, really were outstanding. I think DK got banged up. And Mario came in and did a really nice job, and of course Xavier was dinged up, didn't make the trip, and we had some depth issues at linebacker. And guys really answered the bell and played well.
How important was the play of Justin Foster?
Yeah, he, anytime you can have somebody that's not only doing their job but is being disruptive and causing them problems in regards to both the run and the pass game, it's going to be a big-time thing. But Justin played well, and he's graded out very well all season. And production has been good. But today was, to me, is an indicator of just how his comfort level, his confidence, his understanding of not only his job but guys around him, and just really played extremely well up front.
Just at first glance, is that possibly the best you've ever seen him play most consistently over the course of the game?
I think it might have been his best game. Again, production-wise, it probably will be his most productive game. Again, against a team that we really had a tremendous respect for, and how well they're coached and their scheme and their ability to have balance. It's hard sometimes for guys like that to show up as much, and boy, he really did today.
Brent, coming into the season, there's a lot of questions about the linebacker group. What can you say about those guys now after Game 7?
Yeah, we're going to love them as much as anything. They're great leaders and very consistent. And, again, play with a good toughness. I've seen that group get better as the season's gone on. And we've had some guys banged up. We'd like to continue to develop the depth, and I think that we have improved there. But got to stay healthy. But I've been real proud of that group.
With DK's turf toe, do you know how severe it was?
And it wasn't very severe. Probably could have gone. Some of it's just got my fingers crossed, but I think he'll be fine.
Is that the best? Xavier Kelly, do you know?
Just a little stinger. He's fine.
Was that the best game Pinckney's had this year?
I think so, without question. He really did a great job, stayed on his feet. He had his best week of practice of the season. And he's had his best attitude, and it's amazing how that coincides. Really had a really good game.
I'm assuming you have to love to see the way Goodrich came in and played after being kept out all of last week.
Yeah, he Mario was the Mario that we thought coming into fall camp, what he showed during camp and at times during spring ball. So we needed that. Those guys can't play the whole game, and so to continue to develop the depth. Sheridan came back and bounced back, well, but Mario did a great job again. That play in the third quarter on that comeback. I think we had a zone pressure on, and he did a great job of breaking on the ball, and I think it was a second long, and knocks it down and gives us puts him in third and long, and we get off the field. That was a huge play, great play, really good play that that comes from, again, just trusting his fundamentals, his eyes, his technique, and reacting to what he's seeing.
Did you talk with Booth at all about what happened?
I didn't need to. I tried to encourage him, and Coach Sweeney certainly did, and the other players did. That's not who we are. Andrew's a great kid, great family. That's not who he is. But he lost his mind temporarily, and we'll have to suffer the consequences. But we don't. That's not the image that we want. Out there as a football team, and that's not again who we are. So out of character for him, and he'll learn from it. He'll be fine.
AJ,
just 2 more.
AJ got beat on that deep ball in the first quarter, but then
It wasn't his. We're in cover 2, and so it was the safeties. That's not AJ. We're in cover 2.
How good was it to see him come back though in the second half and make that?
Well, it
interception?
wasn't his fault in the first half, but I don't. But he's, AJ's been the model of consistency, and he's played, tremendous, throughout the year. Today was good, and I know it might have looked that way. The safety kind of got caught bluffing in disguise, and then needs to get back over the top.
Brent, was that the most eye candy you guys have seen this year as far as formations and stuff?
Probably. I don't know. Charlotte gave us that a little bit. I can't remember who we play. I just remember schemes. But they did a lot, and we're gonna, Boston College. There'll probably be nobody that does more than them, and they do it very well. Had a big win today, and bring every bit of the physicality and then some, probably with a big back and athletic quarterback and just a bunch of meat eaters up front. And so we'll have our hands full this week. But that was good work for us going into this week's game.
All right, everybody, we need to get